It's kind of like a secret world of vintage.
Like a time traveler from the distant past.
And once I got my first item, I was addicted and I couldn't stop. I just kept buying and buying.
Sarah Dakota was born in the wrong decade.
This is an old pill box, and this is just really neato to me because they don't make stuff like this anymore.
The Chesterfield woman feels most comfortable
1960s.
in mid-century form.
I actually specialize in handbags.
From purses to petticoats.
Because it's beautiful and it's classy.
With a keen eye.
This is by Max Factor. That's the brand of makeup that Marilyn Monroe used.
Sarah hunts for gems.
This one's also pretty rare. This is another clamshell-shaped box purse.
At thrift stores and yard sales.
And it's an old rotary style phone, and I just love it. It's very, very fashionable.
Rediscovering, recycling, and reselling on Dakota Rose Vintage
It's an excellent shape.
is the name of her game.
For the younger generation, it's, wow, I didn't know this kind of style existed.
But one item she picked up recently
This is an excellent condition. I just can't believe how good of shape it is.
stood out from all the rest.
As I started flipping through the pages more, I wondered how old it was.
A mother's scrapbook detailing the early years of her daughter Mary.
And it's dated March 1946.
From baby's first steps to major milestones.
This is a certificate of graduation.
This 21st century mom could not profit from this lost keepsake.
These are her handprints that she took right, I guess, when she was born. It actually makes me get a little emotional seeing how much this mother loved her daughter.
Sarah became obsessed with finding the little girl in black and white.
And I just wondered if she was still with us, and if she was, I really wanted to find her and get it back to her.
By now, baby Mary would be in her 70s.
It does make me feel connected to her. I'm very determined to find her. From the moment that I saw this book.
But how? Mary was born far away from Virginia.
Nebraska. Yeah, I was kind of concerned about that.
Sarah had her doubts, but she had to try.
I'll ship it to her. I'll do whatever it takes to get this book back to her.
The 28-year-old was in it for the long haul.
I thought that it was going to be slim to none to find her, but fortunately I was able to find her, rather quickly in fact.
Thanks to Facebook, Sarah found Mary living a few miles away.
Ecstatic is the perfect word.
In Richmond.
I was breathless, actually. I was very shocked and amazed.
An email exchange and a phone call would bring the pair together.
So I just thank you so much for getting involved.
No problem at all. I'm happy to brighten your day a little bit.
Mary lives in a senior living facility locked down since the pandemic began.
If you're happy, that is enough for me.
Turns out the baby book was lost years ago when Mary's parents passed away and their house was cleaned out.
These are all precious memories that I'm sure she'll love to look at, and I'm sure she hasn't seen these in such a long time. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Delivery service comes in the form of Mary's brother.
Here it is.
David Nylander is eager to retrieve a piece of his family's past
It certainly is my mom's.
and walk down memory lane.
She'll spend a lot of time on this, and it will definitely make her happy.
David hasn't seen his older sister Mary since March.
I never saw this, so that's pretty neat. I really appreciate it.
He will deliver the family heirloom in the coming days,
Thank you very much. I sure appreciate it.
turning the page of a baby book mystery.
I just wanted this to be back in the family that it belonged in, because this is honestly a piece of history.
Sarah Dakota may have been born in the wrong decade, but her heart is in the right place.
The story has come full circle. This is very special, and I'm glad that she's going to have it back.
Again, because of the pandemic, Sarah and Mary could not meet face to face, but when it's safe to do so, Mary says she would like to thank Sarah in person. For I Have a Story, I'm Greg McQuaid, CBS 6 News.